Hey, what's up guys? It's Hafid here. Today I'm gonna do a in-depth planning video on PSPSB attack strategy. It's an acronym for Valkyrie, Healer, P.E.K.K.A, Hogs, and Bowlers. I'm gonna show you guys what to look for in a base when you are gonna do a PSPSB raid. About 2 weeks ago, I upload a showcase video on practicing PSPSB for the first time. So it looks like it's really good idea. Talk about what to look for in a base, how to go about attacking it, what to do with your hawk, how to drop your healer with respect to P.E.K.K.A s, what to expect at every Valkyrie and Bowler portion of the PSPSB raid. A lot of stuff, so comes and check it out. Yay! Welcome back guys! So the first thing you can look for in a base for this combo is that the IRDs flashman. You're gonna want your IRDs to be very spread out. You're not gonna want them to be clumped toward the core. If they are, it's not going to be a good base for this combo. So the second thing you're gonna look for is what IRDs you want to come in on, because obviously you want to get one IRDs down quickly as possible to protect your healers. So in this case, you're gonna see the southeast and southwest IRDs are very vulnerable because they are in outer compartment and they are going to be the third defensive buildings that your squad gonna target after they get through the wall. In this case, I choose to go through the southwest side because the enemy heroes was sitting toward the north side of the base. It is nice to engage heroes early in the raid, but it's not essential. Much more important in my opinion is a good funnel and getting all your troops hitting into the core, so it's preferably in a large compartment. The third thing you're gonna look for is air sweepers. Check and recheck the direction they are face on. So ensure to attack from the sides that are not covered by air sweepers. So next, your look for is the IRD are going to hit healer after the first IRD goes down. In this case, is going to be this IRD and this IRD. When you get your hogging portion, you're gonna want to try to get one of these IRDs down quickly as possible. In this instant, I came in from here to get the IRD down quickly as possible. And you would like to trickle in 1 or 2 hogs at a time with surgical style on defenses that are already targeting other troops, so they last a lot longer this way. Let's get into how to drop your healers in respect to your P.E.K.K.A s. So IRD is right here. P.E.K.K.A s gonna come sit on this corner. You want to make a linear line from your IRD through the P.E.K.K.A to the healer. So little geometry lesson. Linear line is when you have a line that goes through the 3 point. So you don't want your healer to set up here. If they are sitting up here, the distance between IRD and healer are going to be shorter. So she gonna start getting hit by IRD and they gonna start getting damage sooner. Okay, let me get into my planning for this video on what I did. I drop a baby dragon on this building. Took out this to create a funnel. Then I drop a baby dragon right here to take out this army camp, and then drop a wizard right here to take out these 2 buildings. Then drop P.E.K.K.A s here and then drop my healer back here. Sometimes it's got to go with HP first to absorb all the fire, so the funnel troops, baby dragons and wizard don't take any damage and last longer. In this case, you can drop HP to take out this barrack after the first baby dragon goes down. Then after that, drop baby dragon to take out this army camp, and then drop a wizard to take out this DSF. But on this raid, I don't do that because on couple of raid, I failed on the funneling and then the HP go to the wrong direction. So after the HP portion, I drop king and a wizard for support fire from behind, and then dropping Valkyries and Bowlers And right after that, I'm gonna drop a rage spell in this area so my troop can get rid those defenses faster, mostly that RD and the enemy CC when they are coming. And then trickle this cannon, and I want them to take out this RD as well. I'm gonna drop last rage spell on this area because I want my squad bust the wall quickly as possible and taking down the enemy heroes. In my prediction, both of them will jump into the crowd. So after that, I start my hogging. I drop 3 hogs to this archer tower and 4 hog to this archer tower. And for healing placement, I drop around these 2 area to keep them alive. So I hope they can taking out all outside defenses. So you can see my hog taking out the majority the outer defenses, while my Valkyrie, P.E.K.K.A, Bowler, King are taking out the core of the base. So that's how you wanna do it in a VSPSB raid. I don't have my queen on this raid because she being upgraded. Let's get to the tech now so you guys can see how it went. And I'll show you another raid after this one. Here we go. This is my second attempt for my warming up before the challenge tournament start in next few days. I'm approaching this base by hero location. Even though Swivel right there covered that side. I thought that won't compromise. I just start create the funnel by now. While I talk, I intend to take down both heroes and the CC from the beginning of the raid so I can reduce the pressure in mid-end of the raid. The P.E.K.K.A goes down and I drop my healer behind. I drop a poison around enemy CC and King. When enemy queen start aggro on my squad, now the Bowler goes down, but I'm led to deploy wizard to take out the drill and not pay attention to certain side. Thus building makes some of my troop go wander around the base. You will see just a moment later. And then drop rage quickly as possible so the Bowler can get rid that air defense from distance. As you see, I start triggering certain defenses earlier as precaution if some troop wander off.
So basically my hawk portion are taking out the majority of the southwestern defenses. I drop last hawk to take out archer tower on the west side, and I want them to get the air defense down quickly as possible to protect my healer. In this sequence, healer entering the radius of the air defense and start getting hit by air defense cost me lost one of them. Fortunately, my hawk able to get that air defense down before deal more damage to other healers. My hawks get their job done, taking out the majority of defense from west to north, and you see I still got plenty of top left. I have 2 P.E.K.K.s, 1 Valkyries, 4 Bowler, and King still alive till the end of the raid. To be honest, I'm not expecting too much when doing a raid without Archer Queen, but hey, well done! The last troop I got left wrap up the base entirely. Hope you guys like that video. I hope you guys learn a lot on I am interested in VSB and I do need a lot of practice on this composition for sure. So until next video, thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Later.